Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Ever been intrigued by the expansive eastern lands of Canada, particularly the province of New Brunswick? Today we're taking you to an exciting 3-day journey to peel back the layers of this underexplored Canadian treasure.
Alpha. Aww. Say hi. Yeah.
After about 8 hours drive, we arrived at the town of Walton. It is in the late afternoon, so we decided to do a quick stop at a famous sightseeing, the Magnetic Hill. This peculiar spot has become a must visit for curious travelers from all corners of the earth. As we arrived after business hours, this place is free for visitors. When we drove in, we stopped by the instruction and learned how to challenge the law of gravity. We first drive uphill until the white post. Then we stopped the car and put it in neutral. As you can see, the car begins to roll uphill on its own. Seems like a magic, right? I can assure you the car is in neutral and I'm not pressing the accelerator. It feels like an invisible force is pulling the car uphill. Actually, what we are experiencing here is a powerful optical illusion. I'm not going to do further spoiler alert. I'll let you come to discover by yourself. So this road was actually discovered in 1950s, and since then, it has become a spectacle that attracts thousands of visitors every year, all eager to experience this gravity-defying moment. The next day, we spent the whole day visiting an iconic natural wonder located along the Bay of Fundy in New Brunswick. Known for its stunning rock formations and the highest tides in the world, Hopewell Rocks is an unforgettable spectacle of nature's power and beauty. The fascinating part is that the Bay of Fundy has the highest tides in the world. Before we came, we checked the low and high tides time of the day and made sure we come to experience the extreme tidal range of the Bay of Fundy. So this is at 9 a.m. when it's at high tide. The shore and rocks are completely soaked in water.
Later on, we will be able to walk here.
Then this is at 3 p.m. when it's at low tide. People can actually walk on the shore where it was filled with water earlier the day. Comparing to the 9 a.m. high tide time, you can see the big transformation during such a short time. The natural rock formations here, known as the flower pot rocks, are carved by erosion. Each of them has its own unique shape, giving them quirky names like Mother-in-Law and E.T. The rocks are made of conglomerate and sandstone. Over millions of years, the relentless tidal action has sculpted these unique formations. The dramatic tides create a rich ecosystem, making it a hotspot for a diverse range of wildlife. A different spot, 9 a.m. high tide and 3 p.m. low tide. 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. So this is the magic of the Hopewell Rocks, a place that lives and breathes with the tide, and offers us a unique glimpse into the ebb and flow of time itself. On day 3, the final day of our trip, we continued driving along the Fundy Bay, explored the Fundy National Park, and drove through the Fundy Trail Parkway. Our first stop is a stunning overlook in the park. Here we are greeted by the awe-inspiring beauty of the Fundy Bay, the blue sky, billowing clouds, and the endless ocean stretching out before us. It truly feels like we have stepped into a natural wonderland. We found it interesting that there are so many wooden bridges along our drive. This is another one. Next on our agenda, we are taking on two renowned hiking trails, Walton Glen and the Eye of the Needle, a combined total of about 3 miles of pure nature immersion. First is the Walton Glen Trail. This trail leads us to an observation deck with a spectacular view of the cliffs. But our journey doesn't end here. We press on, transitioning to the Eye of the Needle Trail. Here, the journey becomes more challenging. The cliff walls narrow to a mere 10 feet apart. Armed with chains for support, we navigate this narrow cliffside path. Even our dog had a moment of hesitation, but eventually he mustered up the courage to carry on.
Yes! Yes! Go!
Walking on the edge of the cliff with a panoramic view of the waterways on the other side is a truly unique and exhilarating experience. After the hike, we dedicated the entire afternoon to a scenic drive along the Fundy Trail Parkway. The Fundy Trail Parkway is a mesmerizing 30-kilometer drive hugging the Bay of Fundy coast. The road gives us with astonishing views at every twist and turn. This route offers an array of spectacles, including over 20 lookouts, a cascading 15-meter waterfall, and an impressive 16-meter suspension bridge. We took our time, stopping at several lookouts to soak in the panoramic splendor of the Fundy Bay from an array of angles. Then we had a thrilling walk across the Big Salmon River suspension bridge, with our canine companion courageously by our side. We ended our journey with the Fuller Falls, a fitting grand finale to a memorable day spent in Fundy Park. On our way back, we unexpectedly stumbled upon another marvel of nature, the stone hammer, a phenomenal surprise that turned out to be our trip's highlight. The stone hammer is a UNESCO Global Geopark. It has a geologic history going back 1 billion years, and it was the first geopark in North America.
Welcome to our YouTube channel.
The landscape of the Stonehammer Geopark has been created by the collision of continents, the closing and opening of oceans, volcanoes, earthquakes, ice ages, and climate change. The geopark is much bigger, so we only explored those unique rocks and caves.
Parkway, even that trail is not. We should have a larger national park.
And this will be covered with water.
Yeah.
Still getting bigger? Probably.
Yeah, sure so. Every 1,000 years, by 1 inch.
The park includes geological stories from late Precambrian time, a billion years ago, to the most recent ice age, and almost everything in between. Encountering these timeless carvings is a truly unique experience. It's like watching history unfold before your eyes, providing a tangible connection to Earth's ancient past. So this is the end of our 3-day journey in New Brunswick. As you can see, this place has so much to explore. It is not crowded at all during our visit in May time. New Brunswick truly is a well-kept secret, a destination that genuinely deserves to be on every traveler's bucket list.